A new year brings a new tour stop as the APP visits the Pacific Northwest for the first time. Less than an hour away from the birthplace of pickleball, it's Championship Sunday here in Seattle at the world's first, the world's best, the APP Tour in the 2026 AARP Open. We're handing out some hardware for the first time in 2026. We are so happy to have you with us as we look at our men's pro singles gold medal match. It'll be Ronan Camron taking on Max Green. Ronan Camron, the top seed. Max Green, he's knocked off a lot of players on his way to get to this position. Hi everyone, welcome into the booth here alongside Championship Court with US APP National Team Head Coach Chad Edwards and the Director of Collegiate Pickleball for the APP, Dominic Catalano. I'm Dorian Kraft, and fellas, it is almost fitting that we are so close to the birthplace of pickleball because this singles match is going to be old school.
It is, and we're going to see a lot of cat and mouse between Cameron and Green because that is what their strength is.
Yeah, and you said it and you hit it right on the head. Birthplace of pickleball. It's going to get old school. A lot of cat and mouse in this one.
So watch for Ronan Camron and that backhand roll. We saw it in the semifinals against Ryler DeHart. If Green keeps feeding Cameron that backhand roll, it is going to be so difficult for him to get out of it. Cameron also moves so well when he's up at the kitchen line. Oh, we see one of the rolls as well. But, Cameron, he's really come on strong the last probably 12 months or so.
Well, you want to talk about coming on strong. Max Green, Dom, I know you've been waiting for him to finally ascend into a gold medal match.
Yeah, I love Max Green's game. He can play both. He can play that cat and mouse, but he has a fantastic forehand and backhand drive. So look for him to mix it up, and I think by changing those paces up, that's going to be a key for him against Cameron. I've nicknamed him the Professor because he looks like he could be teaching you economics at UW down the street and then come out here and kick your butt on a pickleball court. But again, don't go to sleep on Max Green. He is a formidable opponent.
A change in the format, back to side-out scoring in singles. That could be a difference maker. Both these guys going to go for big serves. Expect it. And we have got men's pro singles gold medal action coming up next here at the AARP Open. Ronan Camron will return first. Max Green at the top of your screen in the white hat as we are underway in our men's pro singles gold medal match. Oh, no.
Wow.
What a point to start us off.
Really?
We are going to see much longer rallies here in this singles matchup than what we typically see. Again, because it's the cat and mouse of both of these guys. But, I mean, Max Green's up at the kitchen line. He's back at the baseline. He's moving all over.
But fault called.
There's a little stutter step there that did Max Green dirty. Caught that right toe.
Lead ref Brett Hutless all over it. Pulled it just wide.
We saw him hit that shot probably 30 times yesterday against Ryler DeHart. That little roll backhand from Cameron.
I think what Cameron has to be careful of is not rushing that roll now because Max Green a little bit faster up at the kitchen line than DeHart.
Gets a gift there on the missed third as Cameron gets back on serve.
Well, that's pretty.
So I put some nice shape on that. Doesn't overhit it. Again, you get players that come to the kitchen line. You see it so much in men's singles that guys will try and get to that kitchen line early. And when you do, you create some shape, get that dipping action like Cameron does right there.
Missed return there from Green. It's a 3-0 lead early on for Cameron. And fellas, let's not forget, in the semifinal, we thought Game 3 was going to be a tight one against Ryler DeHart. 11-0 in that third game.
Yeah, Cameron put on a clinic in Game 3.
Can't make a pick up there.
A lot of it to do with that backhand roll. DeHart just couldn't get out of it.
I'll tell you right now, Max Green is not going to let Ronan Camron beat him with that roll.
No.
He's already showed that.
floats along as Green back on the board.
Yeah, that's a good ball there from Green as well. It's got a little bit more pace on it. So Camron, trying to stab that backhand. Paddle face just a fraction too open. That's why it sailed a little deep. Ooh.
Okay, then.
Set up early, got outside the ball, cranked at cross court.
2-3. Oh, that's nice. Painting lines right down that line. Tried to go through his chest.
Green just missed the target right there. But that return from Camron, as deep as you could get, right on the baseline.
Had a great view of it right in front of us here in the booth. Oh, now Camron out in front.
Yeah, and Camron read that cross-court ball from Green perfectly, but it just rushed that volley a little bit.
3-3.
Big serve. Freebie from Camron.
4-3.
Tried to hook it back cross court, but it's a side out.
Tried to keep it a little too tight right there, and by doing that comes up a little short.
This is Max Green's best run, reached the quarterfinals a couple of times. That was in 2025. How about that exchange as Green reaches in?
Big wingspan.
Yeah, see how long he was playing right there?
Don's got his arms fully outstretched here in the booth. But yeah, again, Max Green is going to make you work for every single point.
4-3.
Does an excellent job covering the kitchen when he gets up there. Another free
Just long.
Point.
So a couple of missed returns creeping in for Ronan Camron. That's an area in which Camron was able to earn some free points in the semi against Ryler DeHart.
Yeah, I mean, Camron has been working on that bigger serve, that bigger return. So the body just open up, spin off that backhand right there for Green.
Almost looked like he tried to hold it as long as he could to try and fool Camron, but by doing that, it's a little short.
Caught it off the edge of the paddle, and you can see a little early frustration on the face of Ronan Camron.
Well, he's just trying to be too quick with those volleys. He's using a lot of wrist, and I think he can calm himself down a little bit more, just execute that volley. Don't feel like he has to get it on Green as fast as he's trying to do right now.
Excellent hands from Camron.
Yeah, good coverage at the kitchen line for Camron. Green tries to double up on the forehand side of Camron. He reads it well. Then Green tries to roll that two-hander cross court, but again comes up a little short. He's come up short on that little backhand roll a few times here. Something to keep an eye on.
Green pushes it wide.
That ball from Camron may have been going deep as well. And then Green gets a very, very long take back on that forehand.
Camron, 4 medals in 2025, a gold, a silver, a pair of bronze. Just put it right on the corner. We're tied at 5-all.
Well, Camron now pulls the forehand cross court now. So he goes cross court forehand roll. We saw yesterday a lot of the backhand roll. 5-5.
Swinging volley winner as Camron retakes the lead.
Yeah, great setup there from Camron, rolling both sides. Rolls the forehand, rolls the backhand, rolls it again. Opens up that court nicely.
Let's take a look at our Prevagen memorable moment early on. First point of the match. What a point it was.
It's unbelievable. Some great movement from both of these guys. But again, that's the first point of the match, Chad.
Well, and we talked about the scramble, and these guys were all over the court. Haven't seen as long of a point, after that first one. But again, once either one of these guys gets up to the kitchen line, it's a battle. It's a scramble. You've got to try and get something below the net.
We really saw Camron make a push towards the back half of 2025, made his first gold medal match in Chicago at the end of August, took silver there against Amar Wazir, followed that up with the gold in Mesa.
Time in. 6-5.
Oh, what a passing shot. My goodness.
That was a tough serve, too, from Camron. That dots the baseline. Green does a good job handling it right there. And then this passing shot.
5-6.
It's pretty.
Oh. Forehand error from Camron, a point for Green.
But again, that just shows the importance of getting that ball down below the net. Even though Cameron's taking that out of the air, it's forcing him to somewhat rush it, but he's trying to hit up on it as well.
Missed return.
3.
Third. What is it about Green's serve that's giving Camron some problems?
Well, right now I think Cameron's trying to rush to get up to that kitchen line as well. So it's a good deep serve from Green, but I think Cameron's putting a little bit too much pressure on himself. Yeah,
beautiful touch.
Yeah, that's nice. But I think something different with Green. Green doesn't hit a ton of topspin on his serve. It's not very flat, but it's a little flatter.
Yeah.
And it's got more pace. So he's more concerned about giving more pace than spin.
When you are dealing with a serve that has more pace than spin as a returner, how do you successfully counteract that?
Biggest thing is you can't bump it, right? When you're dealing with pace, you need to hit through it, right? So he's got to finish. He's got to hit through that and not change his swing and any of his momentum. When you start trying to bump it and push it, that ball's going to jump off your paddle. Wow. Oh,
it's a thing of beauty.
That's nasty.
Well, and all it took right there, too, was Max Green to take one step to his right, protecting that line. And Camron perfectly executing that cross-court backhand roll.
6-7.
Rushed it.
Side out.
And if there's one area that Camron kind of faults, it's when he tries to rush that roll. If he just focuses on executing it, getting that ball to either be below the net or even bounce, then he can work his way into the point.
Blistered backhand.
And almost seems like Camron is content letting Green come to the kitchen right now. He's not trying to rush to get to the kitchen. Let Max Green come to the kitchen, and then, kind of worry about having his dipping, roll, his passing shot. Keep an eye on that and see if Camron just plays that a little more that way.
That one spins wide as we are tied at 7-all.
Well, there it is right there on that roll again from Camron. He slowed himself down. He just focused on the execution, didn't try to rush and get that shot off before Green got into position.
Great placement from Green in the back corner pocket.
Again, controlling that kitchen line right there is Max Green. He had Camron on the run, so Camron not able to set his feet and hit those dipping passing shots.
7-7. No appeals are allowed.
get a challenge?
And we will get a challenge as Max Green called the return long.
I mean, it looked just a little deep.
Puts us at 8-7-1. We will proceed with video review.
From our booth.
That is tough. Dorian's
pulling in.
Ooh,
I mean, okay, more than 50% of the ball on the line right there. I think so.
Yeah. Dorian she's coming out the gate this year, just saying.
I'm fairly confident in my belief. My belief means nothing.
I mean, live though, that's
and
as
again,
tight as you can go. I mean, you can
from
go either way with that one.
The ball is coming towards him, so the depth perception for Green much more difficult than the side-on shot.
Yeah.
As Brett Hutless conferring with our tracking ref Jim Price for this men's pro singles gold medal match.
Yeah, it was as close it was going to be, but it is in.
After video review, the ball was in. Call was overturned. Loss of the challenge.
You got it on the big screen here on center court.
0 timeouts.
Take a look at what we saw.
So with the call overturned, instead of 8-7 in favor of Max Green, it is 7-all. Camron on serve.
7-7.
Camron making sure that ball in on the return and then just rips the forehand winner.
Frozen rope.
Third lead change of the match.
8-7-2.
Good ball placement.
That's a heavy inside out backhand right there from Green.
Inside out backhands are not easy by any means.
And not to hit that hard, too.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
Green has painted a couple of lines there, going inside out with that forehand.
Wasn't a whole lot of space to thread that needle, if you will.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
8-8.
You're on it today.
Oh, and a missed return. Another one off of the paddle of Camron. That is 4 as Green takes a 9-8 lead here as we get on the back half of the opening game.
4 freebies. That'll cost you right there.
9-8.
And again, side out scoring, so it's first to 11. That one's long. Game point for Max Green.
Green's last maybe 3 or 4 ground strokes have been very clean.
Correction point.
Not leaving too much to chance. It gives him a game point.
Rush that one, though. That's on you, Dom.
My bad, Max. My bad, buddy.
At the same time, there, too, we've seen Green on the backhand side. When he's trying to go cross-court, he just spins off it a little too quick.
Yeah,
It's a huge miss.
He hasn't been long on those. Everything's been short into the net.
Misses return there, and so now Camron back within 1.
Boys.
That's why that point was so crucial.
Yeah.
Again, this is where the side out scoring can also factor in.
Great get from Camron.
Kept himself in the point, and we are knotted up at 10.
Not only did he get it, he did something with it. Right? So he put pressure.
Green doesn't have a timeout because he lost the timeout.
He lost the timeout with the challenge because he's the one that made the call that was overturned. And that's where, again, those challenges, they can come back and they can haunt you.
10-10.
Wow.
Oh,
Listed.
what a winner from Cameron to earn a game point.
But I think the key right there from Cameron, too, is he got the roll down. He didn't rush coming forward. Recognized that Green didn't get a whole lot on that volley and it was going to sit in front of him. He could take his time.
It's in.
It's over.
Oh.
Oh, sneaky for Max Green. Able to fight off a game point. Both players have had a game point opportunity. Nobody able to capitalize just yet.
No missed returns. That's what's going through Cameron's head right now, unfortunately. Oh.
It's the fourth,
He
though.
didn't miss the return. He missed the fourth, but again, a dipping backhand from Max Green right there causes Cameron to have to hit up on it, and he doesn't take enough off of it, and that's why it goes long.
Oh, a missed serve. You talk about freebies.
Oh, he went for a little bit more depth there on that serve.
Game one has had 5 lead changes, 7 ties.
Wow.
Oh, Green just out of the reach of Cameron.
Great job there by Green controlling the kitchen. Just solid volleys. Cameron came crashing hard, trying to anticipate a pop-up from Green.
He was a little closer
Again.
there, though.
Yeah. He's just getting, that ball's getting a little too tight to the body, so he has to clear that front side to try and get it cross court. I'd like to see just a little bit more separation between the body and the ball there from Green. Oh, smart. Smart.
That's incredible.
Ball actually comes back over the net.
11-11.
Froze Cameron in his tracks as Green earns a second game point.
I mean, that was a huge serve and a big, heavy third, too, that gives Green this fifth shot to be able to hit an angle and put that away.
12-11.
Cameron can't make it happen. Max Green looking anything but as he takes game number one, 13-11 over the top seed. Oh, Max Green doing work, taking Ronan Camron to school in game one.
Well, the professor, and it is in session right now, and he is doing really well. But again, the key for him and the difference for this game right here for me is, can Ronan find the backhand of Max Green and force him into some more errors into the net with that backhand? But again, he didn't find it enough, and Max Green comes out on top in game number one.
Green currently the number 12 ranked APP men's singles player on tour, the 27-year-old from Brooklyn, New York. All A10 player at Fordham, playing in his first career gold medal match. This, fellas, will be his first medal, period.
Hey, that'd be great if it was gold.
Time in. 0-0.
That's the way you always want it.
Yeah.
As Cameron misses there, quick side out.
Well, Cameron just decelerated through that forehand there and ended up pushing it.
0-0.
Oh my!
Just over the outstretched paddle of Cameron.
Cameron's like, no. Great hand exchange there between the two guys.
1-0.
Just said something about ending up on Instagram to Cameron. As Green misses there.
So he hit the last one, which was a good sign for Green on that backhand, but now he just misses that one on the tape.
You mentioned the ball getting too close. Is he trying to let it travel deeper to create topspin, or what's the issue?
I mean, he's setting up more to take it down the line, and then because you're closed off, trying to Green works on disguising his shot. So, he's closed off a little bit more, making it look like he's going down the line, and then he tries to open that hip to be able to come cross court. It's just a little late because he's trying to disguise it so long.
Oh, Camron goes down in a heap. Looks to be okay.
Oh, just bought the edge of the shoot.
That could have been a whole lot worse.
Yes.
Oh,
What a return. Left the boy speechless up here.
That ball hit the post.
I know.
It was almost an ATP on an excellent return there.
1-1. Side out.
So Camron tries to do it with the body rather than getting the extension of the arm there on that forehand hook.
Made the call there, and there have been a couple of balls now close to the baseline that Green has not called.
1-1.
It could come back to that
I think it does. Is that one
challenge
bounces
call
wide?
in game one.
Smattering of applause as Camron takes a 2-1 lead here in game number 2. Wide. Oh, he missed it.
No.
As soon as he got to that, I was like, uh-oh.
Why did you say uh-oh?
Because Camron was trying to be too fine with this one. You see it
1-2.
just get behind him. All he had to do really was just bump it back into the middle of the court. Green was off balance.
And a foot fault called.
Into the NBZ point.
So going from bad to worse for Ronan Camron. 2-all here in game 2. Yeah, he had the whole court open. All he had to do was put it back in play as Green was trying to stay out of the kitchen.
Unfortunately, though, that it was a good ball from Green, and it was back behind Camron, so potentially Camron didn't see that Green had fallen and was off balance.
Got a wide open lane there for the put away.
Yeah, I didn't miss that one. Again, right to the forehand. Green trying to go two-handed backhand down the line there.
2-2.
Really went for the extreme roll, but those were the balls that Camron was making in the semifinal against Ryler DeHart.
Well, if he hits the same way that he hit against DeHart, Green's there on that one. He's got to be even more accurate against Green because of Green's movement.
Camron has not been more accurate to this point today as another missed return pushes Green back in front.
Also, too, you look at the depth where that ball bounced compared to where the balls were bouncing against DeHart yesterday.
A missed serve there from Green.
Ooh, we might get a challenge there. That ball actually
was
inside
close.
the baseline.
Everything does reset game to game.
So Green does have a challenge.
He does
and a
have
timeout.
it, and he's going to use it.
Okay.
Why not right here? It could be.
I mean, this could be a good challenge right
Yeah.
here. Very similar to the ball that Camron.
Oh, 100. That's a.
2-3. We will proceed with video review.
This should be quick.
So Camron challenged in game number 1, won his challenge. It cost Max Green a timeout. Here's a look.
What you call, Dorian?
That one's in.
Hey.
That one is even
Yeah,
more
was Captain
in.
Obvious.
That one's on the front side.
Even more
of
so
the
than the first
baseline.
one.
Dorian's like, is Gray in or out? Because it's close. Closer to the Gray, which is in.
Well, there's no gray on this one.
There's
this
no
one's
Gray.
definite
Chad's
black
on
and
it
white.
now, too. There's no gray area here.
Well, the joke is in real time, I also thought it was out, so there you go.
Oh, okay.
I'll tell him myself. I'm on it.
You've got a different angle, though. Like you're
You do have
behind
a
the
different
line
angle.
a little bit more, where Dom and I
Are right
we're Dom's right on the line. I'm just behind.
So I
it.
have somewhat more of what Ronan Camron
Yes.
would be seeing in terms of an angle.
Yeah. See if we get that up on the video board for everyone on championship court to see.
And so Brett Hutless once again talking things over with Jim Price.
So this should be a overturn and a 4-2 lead here for Green.
After video review, the ball was in. The call is overturned. Loss of a challenge. 2 challenges remaining. 1 timeout remaining. Two challenges remaining. 2 timeouts. 15 seconds.
So now Green leading 4-2 after the successful challenge.
Time in. 4-2.
Oh, absolutely annihilates that ball.
That's just blistered on the two-hander.
That was perfect timing there from Green. I was watching the take back and the footwork. Set himself up nicely.
Matches the largest lead of the match for either player. Cameron got off to a 3-0 start in game number 1. Oh, Cameron answers with a forehand.
Well, a better setup there from Cameron as well. He rolls it. Yes, Green takes it out of the air, but does enough to get it below the net that, again, Green can't do or put a whole lot on that volley.
2-5.
Backhand into the net as Cameron gets one back. I mean, neither player has really been able to create any separation.
3-5. Got a fault. Your back foot touched the non-volley zone. Point.
A point for
I think
Cameron.
Cameron missed that backhand too. So
Good, got away with missing the backhand.
Green called for the foot fault. We've had a
4-5.
handful of foot faults called in this match. It's a nice reset by Cameron off of the net court to not overrush the next ball.
yeah, and again, it comes down to the footwork and like you said, not rushing. Just think about the execution. Ronan Cameron's way fast enough to get to a ball once it comes off of Max Green's paddle. He doesn't have to try and get into a position.
Oh, nice.
Winner off the forehand wing. Cameron back in front.
Great job right there from Ronan Camron.
6-5, 1 minute.
Danny.
A great crowd filling in here on Championship Court on this first Championship Sunday of 2026. And our men's pro singles gold medal match has not disappointed. Max Green taking game 1 13-11 against the top seed Ronan Camron in quest of his first gold medal here on the APP Tour. Camron currently on top in game 2 6-5, looking for his second gold.
6-5.
Oh, excuse me, winner from Green.
Green will take it right there as Cameron just starting to put some stuff together here.
Five, 6.
Woo! Get up, Ronan Camron.
That's big overhead from Camron. Crowd likes it here in Seattle.
Well, it's good footwork, too. Camron gets back behind the ball. He's able to get that overhead extended. Don, we talk about all the time, an overhead actually isn't
an overhead.
Over the top of your head. It's out in front.
Inside out, slid off the paddle as Green gets back on serve. Ronan Camron doesn't have the biggest overhead on the men's game, but that was one of the most technically sound I've seen him hit over the last 2 seasons.
And coming from a non-tennis player, right? It's not very easy.
Cameron stepping up for the put away.
Yeah, and that's a solid volley right there from Camron. We saw him get a little too big on a couple of those forehands. This one paddles out in front, lets it come to the paddle, accelerates forward.
6-5.
Well long off of the paddle of Green, 7-5 in favor of Camron.
Tried to do just a little too much with that backhand.
Well, I think Green thought there was going to be more shape on that backhand. You saw the paddle face as he was coming up on it. Wasn't anticipating the ball to be that high.
And just a miss hit there from Camron.
Oh,
Camron got him back.
and he was one-legged. He was one-legged, too. Camron is leaning. Watch this. He's leaning to his right. He's on the right leg heavy, reaching back.
Ooh. Great pickup on the first, but Green holding his ground.
How easy is it to miss this one and then this one?
That one. That's
even
usually
harder.
the one that gets missed.
That slides through.
Yeah.
Missed there. Well, we saw
Delicious.
Christine Maddox miss an overhead like that in mixed doubles yesterday because that ball is falling, and as you lean, you're going to pull it down into the net.
Yeah, that's what Maddox ended up bending at the waist, so the chest went down, the ball followed.
Cameron can't believe he missed it. But again, yesterday he had a little more margin for error. Today,
Why is the margin smaller against Green?
and nothing taking anything away from Ryler to Hart, but Green moves a little better.
Yeah.
Right? Side to side, laterally.
I mean, there's what?
13.
16-year difference?
Ooh, okay.
15 years, something like that.
Yeah. And again, like I said, not taking anything away from Ryler to Hart because he's still moving really well. But Max Green just moves a little better.
6-7.
Punch volley winner for Camron.
Yeah, good solid volley. And the same thing in game one, we saw Camron miss a couple of those backhand volleys with too much wrist. This time, just punching it down.
7-6.
Ooh, that one was
Five
going to
backhand.
be tricky for Green. It's kind of one of those you're forced to take it out of the air because if it hits, you're in trouble.
Yeah, he tries to take this high backhand here, but then tries to hit a hard angle, too.
8-6.
Cross-court winner for Camron. It's a 3-point lead.
Well, Cameron had gone down the line a couple of times with that forehand roll.
9-6. 1 minute.
Max Green using his second and final timeout here in game number 2 after Ronan Camron opened up a 3-point lead. Welcome back to the AARP Open here in Seattle, the first U.S. Tour stop of 2026. Great crowd here at Side Out Tsunami Pickleball, just in the outskirts of Seattle, and our men's pro singles gold medal match here in game number 2. Ronan Camron up 9-6 after Max Green took game number 1, 13-11.
9-6. Side out.
During that timeout, I got a friendly text from Ryler DeHart as he's listening to our stream right now. Heard our conversation about how Max Green moves a little better than him. And that's only a little. It's all right, though. We love Ryler. One of the fan favorites.
Missed return. Cameron had been much better in that category here in game number 2. That's just a second missed return.
7-9.
Ooh. Had no shape on it. It was very flat.
It jumped off the paddle flat.
Yeah, it just took off on Green right there.
9-7.
Oh,
Just inside the line from Green to get back on serve.
Green had a little bit of a double clutch on that backhand, too. Watch this right here on the two-hander.
Seven, 9.
Well played from Cameron.
And Green can't get that backhand roll to drop. Just floats up. Cameron not going to miss that. This one looking more and more like we may get a third game here.
Cameron 2 points away, ball in hand.
9-7.
Stumble. Round.
Ooh.
Thought about it.
Yep. Oh, couldn't track it down. Would you have liked to see Cameron go ATP there instead?
I think, obviously Cameron's trying to sell it, and he was trying to get a little more angle across court, but Green really didn't move to cover that ATP there.
He was hoping Green was going to go and try and cover the ATP. Then his backhand would have been a little more effective.
Ooh,
Overcooked it.
Again, not as
got
much
another
shape.
gift. Yeah, got a gift there again from Green.
A couple of balls coming out flat off the paddle of Green gives the serve back over to Cameron with a 2-point lead. Ooh.
Great hustle, but that's an excellent angle there from Green.
Green has really put Cameron on the run a couple of times today.
Well, and the key to that forehand there from Green as well is he sets the angle of the paddle and then just hits through it. He's not trying to break the wrist or create that angle later. Nope.
There's a touch volley winner.
No swing, nothing. Catches that ball right on the paddle.
One of the few times I know both of you are both okay with a touch volley as Ronan Camron wants to take an offensive timeout.
Yeah, that's a nice drop volley right there. Nice and easy. He's got Green moving. He's got Green back.
So this will be the only timeout that Ronan Camron has available. He lost the timeout earlier because of his call that was challenged, that was overturned. That happened early on in game at number 2. It was at 3-2, ended up giving Max Green a 4-2 lead. And so now Cameron trying to close things out. What's the most important thing for him to do tactically coming out of this timeout?
I think the biggest thing for him here, and it's a good use of an offensive timeout right now, don't rush this third. Focus on executing, use that roll, get something down below the net. Force Green to hit up on it, then he can kind of set the sequence after that.
Time in. 9-7.
Or get
This return.
How many of these flat backhands and forehands is Green going to hit right now? He's got to take something off.
Game point for Cameron off of the missed return. Camron was ready and waiting, and we will go the distance. Ronan Camron captures game 2, 11-7. Game 3 ahead here in Seattle. Ronan Camron picking up the quality of pickleball in game number 2. The 21-year-old from Fort Myers, Florida, the number 1 seeded player here in this tournament, 1 career APP gold medal. Pick that up in Mesa.
Oh, great scramble.
Yep.
Rushed it though.
He was back, too. He was back for that last ball, but like Chad, you just said, he rushed it just a little.
Dorian, we talked about the touch volley of Camron there.
That one was not the right one.
No, Green was too far inside the baseline on that one, so it made it easy for him to get that.
Oh.
A close ball right there that Green played and didn't say anything. I believe that ball was definitely in.
It was.
But again, very close. Plays the next, and then Camron overcooks the forehand.
That was a better touch volley. It set up the second. It wasn't used as a winner, more as an approach.
No, and that's a good ball there from Green. If Camron tries to go firmer on that volley, it's going to pop up. So good use of the angle. Softened it a little bit, forcing Green to actually be stuck out wide.
Well, there's no doubt about what Camron thought about his ball.
I would probably agree with that one. Camron, again, just trying to rush that forehand.
Max Green took game number 1, 13-11, before Camron took game 2, 11-7. The 4-point margin, the largest lead for either player at any point during this gold medal match. Ooh.
And that's the Max Green, like, yeah, it's very low. And do it again. Yeah. There it is.
It's very guttural.
That's very good, Chad. I like Chad's.
3-0.
Oh, he read it correctly, but couldn't bring it in the court. Cameron's starting to get a little fan support here, down 3 in game 3. Green popped it long. He had issues in game number 2 in the late stages with balls coming out flat.
Yeah, and that one, again, it's another good ball from Camron. It's got the dip, so it's forcing Green to hit up on it. Green trying to be a little bit firmer with that volley, and it's dangerous when you haven't hit up on that volley.
And then misses the return.
Again.
Is it more about what Camron is giving Green, or is it Green just making an error?
It's Green making an error. He's overhitting this, but what he's trying to do is he's trying to keep Camron back. And so he's trying to hit every one of these returns, or thirds or fourths deep to keep Camron around the baseline, but he's overhitting it just a little.
Oh, great read.
Cat and mouse to perfection.
Yeah,
quick.
That's an excellent read there from Green. He read Cameron's paddle, saw that he was going to hook it, took off almost before, well, he did take off before Camron hit it.
3-2. Point.
Dipping ball. Camron pops it up.
A good little two-handed backhand dipper there from
4-2.
Max Green. Like you said, Dorian pops it up and long.
Rips the cross-court winner, does Green.
Ooh, that's pretty.
We've seen that again a few times from Green. He gets outside that ball with a paddle, and he's able to really either crank it cross court, or if he sees Camron move, he can change it and go back down the line.
Missed return from Cameron sends us to the end change. Largest lead of the match for Max Green as he's 5 points away from capturing his first gold.
Danners.
Pickleball for all ages here in Seattle. We know this is the birthplace of the sport. They start them young out here in the Pacific Northwest.
You better start sharing that popcorn.
Got the popcorn, got the Shriners Children's Hospital bear out there.
APP hat?
I mean, Dom, if we're hungry, we can get you your own bag of popcorn.
Please.
I saw you take a look at those chicken fingers that came into the booth.
Oh, is that what it was that came over?
Yeah. We didn't get any.
Yeah, it's food time around here.
It's getting close to winning time for Max Green. At least he hopes so. The 4-point lead. Cameron ATP for the winner.
No hesitation in that one.
Well, that was also his only choice.
Yeah, with that ball kicking off the net cord there as well, it just had a little bit more pace out wide.
Gets Green outstretched, forces the forehand error.
So we haven't talked about ends, and it seems like the end that's in front of us, this end that Cameron's on right now, has been the better end of the court, more successful.
Green, another error creeping in. Cameron back within 2.
Hold on.
There is no wind,
No,
but
we're indoors.
visuals. Wondering if visuals are playing a factor.
I mean, you would think that with Green facing the LED boards and the black background, that would be the better end.
Ball became dead. You cannot call the ball out after the ball becomes dead.
And so what just happened was Cameron decided late to call the ball out, but he could not because it wasn't a rally-ending shot. The ball was dead because it hit the net.
Yeah.
And so to review a call, it must be a rally-ending shot. He would have had to call it immediately.
That was close, Dorian, but the actual, what Brett was saying is that because the ball had become dead into the net and then Cameron tried to call it out, he had to call it out before the ball became dead.
Yes, I know. That's what he said.
But it's not about the challenge or anything else like
No.
that. Yeah, it wasn't about the challenge or anything. It was simply the.
Is it in? Let's see. Oh,
I think Cameron actually caught a break because that if Green had
lost him a ton.
Yeah. Oh, no.
He's there, but his momentum is what really pushes this ball wide because he's in full sprint to try and get that. As you see Ronan Camron coming right into your living room.
Oh, that's good touch.
Slippery little sucker.
Oh, jelly leg him right there.
That's great volley there from Green. Sets up the angle, gets it off the paddle quickly, but doesn't rush it. Oh, just wide.
Green, 2 good balls right there on the serve and the third. Right at the baseline. And Cameron just leaning back.
It didn't miss by much. Looked like it was by a much wider margin in real time.
Oh, wow. Just ripping that inside-out two-hander right there is Max Green.
Largest lead of the match, +5 for Green, 9-4.
9-4.
Winner off the forehand wing. It's championship point. Max Green will have to wait.
Dorian holding her breath.
Dorian got so excited right there.
All right. Just missing that sideline.
Door still open for Ronan Camron.
That's a good roll.
Ooh. Okay. There's a point.
Again, it's not all about pace, especially with those rolls. It's the shape. It's that dipping ball forces Green to hit that volley up.
5-10.
Wow.
Yeah, left that ball way too high, an easy put away, and Green will serve for the gold once again.
The hard part about that ball right there, if Green just leans in and tries to take that, he could easily miss that. What did he do? He shuffles his feet nicely, gets around that ball, puts his body in a good position to hit that roll.
10-5.
Man, tries to go up that sideline again. Cannot give a player like Ronan Camron any breathing room.
Gets the miss return.
That ball stayed down. You saw the stumble from Green right there.
6-10.
Missed the backhand roll. A third opportunity for Green. He'll call a timeout.
Love it.
10-6, 1 minute.
Love the offensive timeout. He's had 2 opportunities here to win this match. Didn't come out on top. Camron chipped away each time he got that side out and got back into it. He was at 4, now he's at 6. Green calling that offensive timeout. Get that drink, regroup, figure out what you want to do. Come out with a game plan here on this serve and figure it out.
What should the game plan be?
Big serve, do not hold back, right? Again, we're not in rally scoring. You're not going to lose anything. I saw Max Green playing Brandon Lane in a quarterfinal earlier this week, and they went 16-14 in the game, and every time Max Green got the ball back, he was going hard on his serve. So I want to see him right here. Go for this serve. If you make a mistake, I'll give it to you. You still have a little bit of breathing room. But go for it here. Put pressure on this return.
Third championship point for Max Green.
Time in. 10-6.
Oh, great
Cameron
angle.
staying in it.
That was a little bump back and forth, and then Camron accelerates on that two-hand backhand, gets the ball behind Green.
Nervy moments. When you're in close quarters, those are easy balls to misplay. As Ronan Camron has fought off 3 championship points. Puts that into the net.
That was a great return of serve there from Max Green. He really put pressure on Camron to really try and hit that backhand roll. Doesn't get a ton on it. Green takes control.
10-6.
Camron refusing to go down without a fight.
Rushes the
All right, boys.
forehand, does Camron. Again, he's
Back and
motioning
forth.
to himself to roll that a little more, obviously. What is this, Dorian? Number 4 here?
Number 5.
10-6.
Clips the net and we play on.
Don't want it. Don't want it.
You hear Cameron saying to himself, let's just get one.
6-10.
Won't get it.
Rushed the backhand roll again.
Green took some pace off that return, too.
Oh, how did he stick it? Are you kidding? Oh, he pulled it wide, and Camron able to capitalize.
Missed the sitter. Set it up perfectly to open up the court.
Yeah, mark that point.
7-10.
Smart play.
Didn't miss it that time. Had the same ball.
Yeah.
Same exact ball on the backhand. Didn't miss it. Camron just chip away here. It was 10-4, now 10-7.
A long walk to the towel for Max Green as 6 championship points have come and gone.
Lucky 7.
10-7.
Seven's not the number for Max Green. Camron back on serve.
And this is really tough mentally for Max Green. The more opportunities you miss, the tighter you start to become. Wow.
As Camron finds another winner. The other thing that happens is Camron continues to gain confidence with each championship point that goes by the wayside.
Green looked back at the court right there, almost like he slipped when he went to push off, but pinpoint accuracy there on that drop from Camron.
Had to have it. Accuracy has been an issue with Camron with these smaller margins against Green. Oh, no.
His glasses fell off.
Foot fault called by Brett Hutless as Ronan Camron within 1.
I've got to take a look at it. Yeah. Yep. Right foot.
I've got Dusty Boyer
I've been thinking
feelings right now.
Yeah.
We love Dusty, but I got Dusty Boyer feelings right now.
2 of them. Against Amar was it?
Yes.
And then against Riley DeHart.
Where Dusty Boyer was up big and couldn't finish. And I'm getting that sense right now.
Ronan Camron was facing the barrel of a championship point. He was down 10-4. His spot off 7 championship points. He's back within 1, 10-9. Max Green using his second and final timeout here after being called for the foot fault.
I hate saying it. Have to get the side out. Have to end it.
You're in a must situation now. Before you were kind of like, all right, I've got a little bit of room to play.
There is no more.
No.
Time in. 9-10.
He got the side out.
Tried to double up on the forehand cross court.
Have to go here.
Calm your breathing. Focus in.
Championship point number 8. Green is the new gold. Max Green holds off Ronan Camron to capture his first gold on the APP Tour.
Let's hear it for those 2 pros. What a show. Max Green's first APP medal is gold.
Here's your Zimmer Biomet recovery moment of the match, Chad. Max Green finally gets it done.
Well, it took him a few tries, but Green finally set it up with a perfect 2-hand backhand. Ronan Camron just pushed it deep. Dorian Crafts courtside with our winner.
Max, congratulations. What a match. It took you 8 tries for a championship point. I know it's a little bit of a sore point, but you can let it go because you won. But you took a time out there. You got the side out. What were you saying to yourself during that final TO?
Just honestly trying to refocus myself. I knew Ronan wasn't going to give it to me. I had to take it off him, and nerves were racing, obviously. You know, I was up big in that third, and Ronan just wouldn't miss, and he really made me earn it, but happy to finally get it on that last point.
Well, we saw you make some runs during that match. What is it about the way that you played that you like the most?
Honestly, I feel like I'm an all-court player. I try to pride myself on not having a lot of holes in my game. I've really worked on my forehand the last couple months, as I feel like my backhand's always solid. But yeah, just all-court player.
I know it's taken you a while to get to this point, 2 years to make it into a gold medal match, your first medal on the APP Tour. It's golden. What does this moment mean to you?
It's huge. Honestly, unreal. Did not expect this going into the week, but just started to play some really good pickleball and found my game, and confidence kept building throughout the week.
Well, what a way to start off the 2026 tour. Ken Herman, the founder of the APP, has your medal. Max Green, your gold medalist here at the AARP Open.
Points to finally put away Ronan Camron. But Chad, we said coming in it was going to be a dogfight, and that's exactly what we got from these two.
Well, and you heard Max talk about it as well. The nerves were getting high. You know, the longer you're trying to end it, and it just keeps continuing. It was an excellent job from Green, perfect composure to finally close it out, take his first gold medal here on the APP Tour. But don't go anywhere, because we have more action here from the AARP Open in Seattle right after this.